Hey everyone, welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'. I'm Pamela Pick. So if you're new to my channel, please click subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my tutorials. Leave a comment down below if you like what I did today. So today what I have for you is a Piccadilly. This is one of my Fast Fridays, and I'm just going to feature the Tasteful Touches bundle. So it's this beautiful stamp set, and then it has a set of matching dies with it. And we're going to be using both today in this quick little card. Let me set that aside. Okay, to start off with, I am going to use a card base of Balmy Blue. And then I'm going to grab here a sheet of paper because I'm going to be stamping off of this. So I'm going to use Balmy Blue with that flower, and I'm going to ink that up really good, and then I'm going to stamp on and off the paper. This is a beautiful image, so it kind of holds its own, and we'll just come around here a little bit. Let's see. There. There's no real rhyme or reason, it's just where it's kind of fitting in is what I'm doing. And maybe just a little there. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've kind of made my own like design on the cardstock instead of using a piece of regular cardstock. Now, like I said, that stamp set had some dies, and I am using two different dies. So on this first die, I have this shape cut out, and this is in our Balmy Blue glimmer paper. This is a brand new thing in our mini catalog. It is a 12 by 12. There are two sheets, and I believe it's around $5. And don't quote me on that one. I'd have to look it up. But I went ahead and pre-cut it out with this die. Now, this die does have just a little bit of a stitched edging. And with this paper, you don't necessarily see the stitch, but you can see that there is something on there, like almost like an embossing or something on there. So I cut that one out, and then I pre-cut this one, and this one you can see very good in the cardstock. This is Whisper White. I cut it out using this image. It cuts the die, but then it also gives this really cool border to it, and so that's what I'm going to use for my sentiment. I chose the "You Are So Special" sentiment, and I'm going to just load this here. I like to use bigger blocks than my stamped image, and that's so when I turn it over, I can see through it in my hand. I'm right-handed, isn't covering it. So this one says "You Are So Special." I'm just going to use the Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and what I like to do is just ink up, bring in that scratch paper, and let me see if I have this on my block pretty straight. And I do. I may need to adjust just a little, but it's fairly straight. I would say 90% of crooked stamping comes from just not mounting it on the block straight. So here we go. Let's see if I can live up to that. I do like having the grid paper underneath. Kind of hard to do with the camera up your nose, but there you go. So I'm going to take this, and I'm simply going to adhere this with a little bit of this Tombow green glue. This is very sticky stuff, and I find it works the best on the glimmer paper because there is a bit of a texture. I do want to point out to you, our glimmer papers do not come off. Like, you're not going to have a bunch of glitter everywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and just set this right here in the middle and give that a moment to dry. Then I'm going to, while that's drying, I'm going to bring in I'm going to bring the original cardstock back and use some of this Stampin' Seal. And I just kind of want to look at placement here. I think I think I'm going to go there this time. Now, the last one I did down here, but this one, just the way the stamped images are, I think it's going to look better here. So I know that that area is going to be covered up. So I'm just going to use some of this Stampin' Seal. Love this stuff. And then I'm going to pull in, and where is it? Here it is. This is the Whisper White, and I believe polka dot tulle ribbon. And I'm just gonna, I've got it kind of the edge kind of cut at an angle, and I'm just gonna lay this on here really quick. Doesn't have to be super perfect. And then grab my paper snips and angle cut it. There we go. Simple, easy. And let's grab some dimensionals. Ooh, a brand new sheet. Let's take a few of these, and I know I want this to have some good stick power. So I'm going to go ahead and use 4 of these and put this in my I find if I have that, I don't end up having as many all over the floor. Okay, so I'm going to stick this down just like that on here. And we have these things are so beautiful. Can you see? I know that they're mostly blue. They're blue adhesive back gems. They're faceted and they pick up the light and they're iridescent. These are dark blue and the light blue, but I love these light blue with this. So I'm going to go ahead and let's take one of these big mambas over here. Where do we want it? We'll set that right there. And then we'll go for the smaller one. And I like to set mine kind of together, and then I determine where I'm going to go. And I think I'm just going to use another one of the small ones right up here. So I've done an odd number in kind of a triangular shape. It's supposed to be more aesthetically pleasing to your eye. Let me push this stuff out of the way so you can see this. Isn't that just cute and fun? So there's a quick little card when you need something. Now this would be perfect for any occasion. This could be a birthday, a thank you. It would be great for that. And then if you maybe didn't want to go with the shimmer background, this would actually be good for a sympathy card too if you just didn't use the shimmery background and maybe picked another color cardstock, maybe embossed it in the back. So okay, there's our card for today. I really appreciate you stopping by and seeing my videos. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, so if you can't live without any of these products, you're surely welcome to purchase them from my online store. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'm going to put a link in the description box so that you can find that, and other links to be able to find like my Pinterest page and Facebook and all that stuff. So I thank you very much for joining me today, and we will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.